You know, we were in the hunt until the last dying minutes, you know, or dying seconds, and that's what we wanted to work on. You know, we wanted to get to a point where we come to the end of the game, we were in a position to win the thing, you know, and that's what we struggled with, you know, that sort of maturity and that mental strength we've really lacked over the last 3 tournaments, but it's now starting to show and the character's starting to show, and our defense, you know, the way it played was pretty fantastic. So those are things we can take out of it. You know, our mistakes were small executions and, you know, a couple of sort of ill-disciplined, you know, pieces, and so those are things that we can work on, you know, those are things that we can fix. So that's what we take out of it, you know, and we come tomorrow and we try and fix some of them.
They had 2 tries in that last game, 2 starts. It seems like you're putting a lot of faith in a young guy, and he kind of stood up to it.
Well, I don't think it's a lot of faith in a young guy. It's just, if I'm going to invite you to come train at the training center, I should believe that you can start out there. And if I don't believe that, then they shouldn't be there, you know. And some guys are 2 weeks off, some guys are 6 months off. But when they get the opportunity, they're going to take it. And Pono's done that. You know, he played well in the last trip, and he's now, you know, playing well now, you know, and that's, you know, the more time he spends in the environment that we're in, the better he's going to get, you know. Same can be said for Danny, you know, so it's exciting to see them on this stage and doing what they're doing.
You're talking about you're getting close. How important would it be tomorrow to turn one of these close losses into a win or 2?
Well, winning's a culture. Once you start it, it starts the ball rolling, and you know, you build momentum from it. So, you know, first key for us was put ourselves in a position to win games, which we've done now. Now the next step is to win games. So, you know, we're there, and tomorrow I think it's going to be a very big day for us, and I'm excited for the 2 games ahead.
You were disappointed they put you at a 9:30 game, and you know, so many fans have left. Would you rather have a little more atmosphere like you had earlier today?
No, I mean, I think, look, at the end of the day, we love our fans. We love playing here, and I'm pretty confident if you ask any of the guys, none of their family and friends left, you know, and that's the most important thing to them, you know, is playing in front of their family and friends, because at the end of the day, a lot of those people have helped them get to this position, you know. They've had to sacrifice a lot, and a lot of support and help has gone into that. So those are the people that are most important, and that's who they sort of played for.
For better or worse, you kind of been paired with Spain this year in terms of the table, and you've met them, you know, once or twice, and then you face them tomorrow. What are you expecting out of them, and how important is it for you guys to pick up that win?
Well, I think at the end of the day, you know, we look at any team as a team, regardless of what jersey they're wearing, regardless of what country they come from. Our goal is to go and win. Simple as that, you know. And every team has certain tendencies, so we look at those tendencies, but we first have to focus on ourselves. And as long as we're doing what we need to do, then we can take care of everything else, you know. So tomorrow's another game. It's another opportunity to play 40 minutes of rugby. It's another opportunity to get a win. So that'll be the goal, and that's what we'll walk away with.
The ball's getting stuck, it seems, right inside of Carlin a couple of times. Did it in the first game once, a couple of times late in this game. Obviously, maybe if Ryan makes the pass a little bit quicker, it's not forward and he's onside, it's on both guys. But is that something you're noticing, that the ball's getting stuck maybe a tad longer than you want?
Well, I think there was only 2 occasions, once in the first game and once in the second game, that it did get stuck. And both of those times, I think it was just purely decision making, right? Ryan, in this game, it had a great run up the middle, right off the set piece, and he built real confidence off that. He just come onto the field, and you know, the next time he got the ball, he saw that same space, you know. And I think at first he thought, okay, let me get, you know, sort of give it another go, and then at the last minute, you know, I got Carlin outside me, you know, and at that point it was too late between the 2 of them, you know. And then the first game, it was just purely game management, you know. Zach and I spoke about it, you know. We want to give Carlin the ball early, but at the same time, we don't want to give Carlin the ball and he's out of bounds. So we've got to be smart about when we give him the ball, because creating those opportunities are really important for him, you know. So it's just being a little bit smarter and actually having a plan on how to get him the ball.
There was one play where before Ryan's, when Zach he had the ball, Carlin was on the wing back in your own end. It looked like before that you guys had time to set it up, and Zach said something to Carlin, and then Carlin kind of went out. Were you trying to set up a little one-on-one if you win that ruck with Carlin on the outside?
We have a couple strategies, and they're to create opportunities. And as I said, we're looking to create space for Carlin, but we're also looking to create space for other people. And that's when I talk about having a plan. So that for me is encouraging, that after the first game, now we talked about it. Now we had a plan, you know. Obviously, you know, didn't execute, but we're moving in the right direction.
Zach came off limping with what looked like a groin injury. I know probably preliminary to really definitively say, but play doctor. Any preliminary diagnosis on what he's got?
I've got absolutely no idea.
Okay, fair enough.
Matt, hey, I appreciate it.